Okay, this exercise I'm going to show you is a one arm row, which I think I've shown you before, but I'm kind of still working on your posterior chain day because you don't really have a lot to work with, so I'm struggling kind of to figure out how to really work your back. But this exercise can, I know it's a staple for a lot of people. It does work your back. I don't think it works for me. It doesn't really work my back as much as a pull-up or as much as any kind of row position, a lat pull down, or like a T-bar row, only because I'm using both arms for a T-bar row and it's heavy. So this kind of mimics that, but it's a one-arm row. So what you'll need to do is, it should be heavy. So I would suggest for you, because you do still want to get a squeeze in your back, you could start with 10, or if you feel good, you can do your 15th. But you'll brace yourself on a steadier object. For you, I would actually suggest maybe the arm of your couch. That might be good because I like my brace to be a little bit higher. Some people go a little bit lower, and I'll show you that. So I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll show you some of the variations. So one arm row. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this a little bit closer actually. So I use this lovely bench that Josh got for me, or made for me, which is nice. And it's a little bit higher. So some people really bend over and do this. And I think, yeah, that can work your back really well. I would find what feels comfortable for you. For me, will start to hurt my lower back. It may be just because I'm not super strong, and maybe because I'm not flexible enough. So what I do is I have a split stance. I kind of prop myself up a little bit high on a flat object. Hammer curl position grip on the weight, but you're going to kind of roll your shoulders back. You shouldn't arch your back, but this should be engaged, so your chest should be out. What you're going to do is keep the weight close to your body. I almost sometimes let my thumb go and keep it in my palm, or just use my thumb as like a guide for the weight, because you're going to be pulling with your back. So I can almost open up the grip kind of like this without letting it roll out. Pull with your back, up, 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 drive with your elbow, and you should squeeze at the top. So like I said in one of my other videos to you, it feels like you're pinching the fleshy fat part of your back. So you want to kind of feel it against your spine like that. So you're going to pull up, squeeze for maybe a count or a half a count, and down, slow. Up, squeeze, down, slow. Up, squeeze, down, slow. None of this. Huh, huh. You don't want to be swinging that. There's no control there. So up, squeeze, let it go slow. So be super stable. And then you'll flip and do that on the other side. So that is your one arm row. And I'll try and get the rest of your posterior chain written for you today. So that's the last video I have for you today. I love you, and I hope you're doing well. Okay, bye.